Hello, I'm Niels from the Captury. And today I'm going to show you how to live stream into Unity. And we're going to do this in two parts. In the first part, I'll show you the setup in Unity and stream from a pre-recorded scene played back with Captury Replay. And in the second part, we're going to stream live using Captury Live. The setup is the same, just real time. So let's get started. First thing we need is the Unity plugin from our website. So I go to captury.com/resources, scroll down to Unity, copy link, and download it. And here we go. Second thing we need is we need to create a new Unity scene, 3D, and I'm going to call that demo. Create. And while Unity is opening, we can already extract the package we just downloaded. Here we go. Alright, so let's drop the assets that we prepared for this demo into the assets folder and also the Captury folder. Right. So the thing we need is an object that we can attach the scripts to that we need for doing the streaming. And I normally create a plane, but you can also use an empty or some other object that you already have in the scene. Let's call this tracking area and attach two scripts to it. The Captury Network plugin is responsible for doing the communication with Captury Live or Captury Replay. So it's like a basic backend script. And the second one is the Captury Simple Avatar Manager. This is actually just a sample implementation that instantiates an avatar, like a character, whenever someone is streamed with Captury Live or Captury Replay. You can easily change that if you don't like the logic that we use. For example, if you want to instantiate a different character for each person. Right now it just instantiates the same character for every person. Right, so let's have a look at these scripts. There's a couple of settings. The most important one is the host IP address and port. The port essentially is always 2101, and the IP address is whatever your streaming runs from. Then we need to tell it the object or the skeleton that is being streamed, and we have that in the package as well. So I'm just going to drag that into the scene and then attach it to the slot over here. And the second thing we need is the avatar that corresponds to it. So I'm just going to open it here and drag this thing in there as well. And now we need to actually rotate it so that it faces a different direction. Not the tracking area, I want to change the skeleton. So this is essentially all we need, but then we're going to stream onto this gray character, which is not really interesting in most cases. In many cases you already have an avatar that you want to use. Then you can use this avatar manager and actually retarget to that. And you just need to tell it the number, and then we need very similar things. So we need to give it the mesh and the avatar, and then we have to tell it the left hip and the head so that it's able to scale the character correctly. So for that, I'm going to drag the car character into the scene as well. Attach that to the slot. And now this character doesn't have an avatar yet, so we need to create one. So just click on it in the inspector, go to rig and select humanoid and apply. There's also different ways of customizing this, but in most cases the standard automatic method works well enough. Right, and then we just drag that into the slot here. And now we need to tell it the hip, left up leg is the right bone, and the head. That's all there is to it. We can start it, and it already instantiated a new character because I have Captury Replay running over here, and if I press play in here, then it's actually going to play it. But now we still see these two guys in the scene, so I'm just going to disable them. And this is it. We want to change the camera to the other side. From a tracking perspective, this is already it. So now we're actually going to drag in this environment as well, and that needs a bit of fixing. The lighting is a bit too bright. Here we go. And now it looks correct. We try to make it as simple as possible, and yeah, enjoy. I'll just keep this running and show side by side as well. In part 2, we're going to show you how to do the same thing from Captury Live. So this is what I'm going to do now. Live streaming to Unity is actually quite simple once we have the setup. Essentially, we just open Captury Live rather than Captury Replay, and we just click on Start Searching. And that's it. Now we jump back to Unity, start the scene, and here we go. So in this tutorial we showed you how to stream into Unity. Check out our YouTube channel. We have other videos on live streaming both into Unreal and Unity. We also have lots of other tutorials on how to use our software. Subscribe, like, and stay tuned. Bye bye.